Hello, Kenny Harper here, and in this video we're talking about how to effectively optimize your business for the best possible results.
Welcome to Growth Amplifiers, where we showcase the best tips, resources, and tools to amplify and scale your business.
Far too often, we are caught up in the day-to-day whirlwind, and we're so caught up in the minutia, we don't have the perspective to see how we can do things better. And that's what we're going to talk about today, is how you can take a step back and effectively assess what you're doing so that you can make improvements and get a better result. Who wants to work harder, not smarter? No one. We want to work smarter, not harder. Now, a key concept you need to understand is small hinges swing big doors. So if we're making small incremental changes, it may not seem like it's that effective. Everyone wants the easy button. Everyone's looking for that quick fix. But in reality, if you're consistent and you're making those small changes, you can have a tremendous impact on the trajectory of where you're headed. So here's the process. The first thing to do is define the critical success factors. If you're looking at the business as a whole, you may be looking at different pillars of the business. If you're looking at certain departments, you may break those down into different sections. But for our examples, we're going to be looking at the pillars of strategy and execution, sales and marketing, team and synergy, systems and operations, and last but not least, finance and profits. So by breaking the business down into these different components, what you can do is assess each stage, either yourself or with leadership team or with your whole team on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is low, you're not doing good there at all, 10 is you couldn't possibly do any better, and 5 being about average. So by doing that, you'll start getting an awareness of where your strengths and weaknesses are. So just look high level and think strategy and execution. How effective are we at setting clear goals and executing on them? Sales and marketing. Do we effectively get our marketing message to our market and generate leads and then guide them to become customers? Team and synergy. Is our team aligned and working together cohesively like an engine? Do we have a growth cultured focus? Do we have good energy in our team? Systems and operations. Are our systems defined? Are they running smoothly? Are they efficient and effective? And then finance and profits. Are we achieving the revenue we need? Do we have the cash flow moving accordingly? And are we making the profits we're looking to make? When you plot where you're currently at in each of these sections, you can then determine where you want to go in each of these areas. So again, what people want to do, you want to do this, right? You want to say, I want to go from a 3 to a 10. I want all these to be 10 right away. But that's typically unrealistic because it takes time to make significant change. So rather than trying to go from 3 to 10, you can determine, all right, well, which areas do we want to focus on first? Which area has the biggest gap? And try to move things incrementally. You'll define which area you want to move by a little amount and then determine what actions you can take to improve in that area. So if you continually take the assessment, assess where your strengths and weaknesses are, ideate different actions to put into play, and then prioritize the actions based on impact, with that consistent focus, you'll improve, and you get better results and optimize whatever it is. So whether it's the business as a whole, a different department, a process, you can break things down into the critical components, assess them, and then prioritize putting the impact in the right areas. Those are some actions that could be taken. What are your amplifier actions? Love to hear them in the comments. If you have ideas for improvement, please share. Sharing is caring. Now here's the success story of optimizing using the technique systematic amplification. I met Mark, and Mark was frustrated. He had an accounting firm and he was spinning his wheels because he was putting a lot of time and energy trying to move his business forward. But year after year, maybe we'd get the work done. Maybe there's a little bit of improvement, but he felt like he was spinning his wheels. He didn't know where to put his attention. There were so many different things to do. It's overwhelming. And what we did is we assessed his business. We broke it down looking at the different pillars of the business with strategy and execution, sales and marketing, team and synergy, systems and operations, finance and profits. And what he realized is he didn't really have great goals set. He wasn't really guiding his team to achieve those goals. They weren't tracking anything, and they definitely didn't have any accountability. So after getting focus, he started getting real traction and changing what occurred for him, his business, and his team. And what this did is he was able to experience new focus and drive. He felt more vigor coming back because he felt empowered to take new actions with his team. The team got more energized. Everyone started taking better actions. Sure enough, the business started achieving levels of success that they never had before. This is something that you can do too. Just apply this in your business, assess, get focused on what needs the most attention, and then use systematic amplification to make small changes, because small hinges swing big doors.
To show your support, take a moment to amplify this message by sharing it online.
To connect with me or gain more business growth insights, visit www.growthamplifiers.com. Thank you for your support.